Whoa, why am I floating around in the ocean? Because today we're going to go over oceans. All right, I don't know about you, but I had a blast yesterday talking about continents and using Explorer maps to help learn the continents. I thought that was a lot of fun. So today we're going to complete our map with not just continents, but adding oceans. All right, and we're also going to learn about latitude and longitude. Okay, big words. I want you to look at them up top so you recognize them. Latitude and longitude. Not longitude. Can you read that? Let me see if I can knock it down. There, okay. So, latitude and longitude. All right, so by the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify the four oceans, and you will be able to describe the location of a place using latitude and longitude. Those words again. All right, we're going to talk about exactly what that means. First, let's go over our oceans. So, our oceans, there's only four. Even easier than continents. There's only four. All right, so I want you to notice your Atlantic Ocean between North America and Europe, okay? Atlantic Ocean is also down here between South America and Africa, okay? The Atlantic Ocean runs all the way up and down, all right? We also have the Arctic Ocean. That covers the top part of the globe, okay? The Arctic Ocean. We also have the Indian Ocean, okay? This peninsula is India, and the Indian Ocean is between Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica, okay? Our last ocean is the Pacific Ocean. So you know the world is round, at least you should. And so the Pacific Ocean is over here off the coast of Asia, but also the world is round, so it wraps around to here, okay? To off the coast of North America and South America, all right? That's the Pacific Ocean, the biggest ocean in the world. All right, couple things you need to know about oceans. They're saltwater. You can't drink them, okay? You can't drink salt water, all right? That's not a resource for drinking water. Number two, they're the biggest bodies of water, bigger than rivers, bigger than lakes, bigger than all that stuff, okay? Biggest bodies of water are oceans, and there are four, okay? So, before we move on, though, we're about to move on. Before we do, I want you to notice something, all right? I'm going to take a moment and talk about landforms, okay? Because landforms help you when we're going from map to map. Use landforms to know where you are, all right? You can start recognizing the shapes of the land. So look at these islands down here off the coast of North America, all right? They're islands. They're completely surrounded by water, okay? Just like Hawaii. Now look at this piece of land sticking down, all right? That's a peninsula, all right? That's Florida, all right? You can use these types of landmarks to compare maps, all right? If I know where Florida is here, then I can know where Florida is on my next map, okay, by recognizing the shape, all right? Our islands and peninsulas are tools that can help us do that. So look at Florida. Look at its shape. We're about to zoom in on North America. Bam, all right? See, Florida and those islands right south of Florida. Okay, so you should be able to recognize on your world map where we are by noticing Florida and the islands nearby. Okay, now this map is actually just a review of what we learned last time. All right, the British came and settled in the north. The French came and were really interested in this Mississippi River area. And then the Spanish came from the south and explored Florida, Texas, and Mexico. All right. I want you to start noticing the names. Hudson for the British, Marquette and Joliet, as well as La Salle for the French, Ponce de Leon, and De Soto for the Spanish. Right? But we're not going to talk about that so much today. What we want to talk about is these little lines here. Okay? Those lines are our latitude and longitude. Okay? What's latitude and longitude? Well, let's just jump right in. Latitude is a way to measure how far north or south a place is, okay? And longitude is a way to measure how far east or how far west a place is. So let's look at exactly what that means. Here are latitude lines. They go side to side, okay? The equator is in the middle, and by using my latitude lines, I can measure how far north a place is. And by using my latitude lines south, I can look how far south a place is. All right? We have the same thing for longitude. We have the prime meridian, that's the center. Then you can count and measure how far east a place is. And you can measure how far west place is by counting your longitude lines. All right? So let's look at an example. Here is a map. The city, maybe you've heard of it, New Orleans. The city of New Orleans is labeled on your map. Now, where is New Orleans? You can use latitude and longitude to describe its location. So, latitude goes first. How far north is it? We start at 0. We go up 30 degrees. All right? So, New Orleans is located at 30 degrees north. Now let's look how far west it is. All right? We have our middle mark. We're going west, 30, 60, 90. Okay, so it's along the 90 longitude line. So it is at 90 west. New Orleans is located at 30 north and 90 west. Now, let's try. Which continent is at 30 degrees south and 60 degrees west? All right? So you should go 30 degrees south and go 60 degrees west, and that leaves us in South America. Okay? Try another one. 30 degrees north and 90 degrees east. I go 30 degrees north and I go 90 degrees east. 30, 60, 90. And that leaves me right smack dab in the middle of Asia. Okay? I am on Asia. All right? So you're going to have a chance to practice this some more on your worksheet. All right? You're also going to have an activity where you have to put the points of latitude and longitude from Magellan's voyage around the world into order, okay? Just like you're a sailor trying to navigate the oceans, figuring out where you're going, you will have to look at the locations that he is visiting and make sure that they are in the right sequence, okay? He started in Spain, went to South America, around the Pacific to Asia, then South Africa, then back to Europe. You're going to put those points in order, okay? Now, good luck, have fun, and I will see you tomorrow.